Hey guys, welcome to Liga United. Welcome to another video. Sevilla nil, Barcelona nil. You can listen by my tone right now how I'm feeling. I'm not happy at all with the team, with Setien, with how things are being done in general. I honestly, like, I know what's going on. I was gonna say I don't understand what's going on. I perfectly know what's going on. We've lost the way. We've lost the way of doing things. Honestly, I can't wait until for next year when elections coming up. Because this is an absolute disaster. I don't even know how to explain the disaster that this was today. There was no sense of control. No sense of advantage, and although we were better with the press, but that doesn't say much because Sevilla in the first half were pretty average or pretty below average, to be perfectly honest. We didn't take advantage of anything. We didn't create anything. We didn't do nothing with the ball. It was a complete disaster. But anyways, let's start with lineups and then go ahead and talk about the game. Barcelona opted to go with Marc-André Ter Stegen in net, Semedo, Piqué, Lenglet and Alba in defense, midfield of Sergio Busquets, Ivan Rakitic and Arturo Vidal, and up top we had Martin Braithwaite, Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi. While Sevilla opted to go with Thomas Baclick in net, Jesus Navas, Jules Koundé, Diego Carlos and Reguilón in defense, midfield trio of Fernando, Joan Jordan and Oliver Torres, and up top they had Luke de Jong, Lucas Ocampos and Munir El-Haddadi. And alright, let's discuss Barcelona. Let's discuss what happened during the game. So, first thing, midfield of Busquets, Rakitic and Arturo Vidal. It's been proven that you cannot start with those three in a midfield ever. That should never ever happen. We've seen it. We saw last season the worst games that Barcelona played last season, and that is saying a lot because we played a lot of bad games even without those three in. But the worst games for Barcelona last season definitely were Rakitic, Busquets, and Arturo Vidal. The worst game that we've had so far since we started, coincidentally, was Rakitic, Busquets, and Arturo Vidal. And I understand that today we're playing Sevilla, not Mallorca, not Leganés. But come on, man. Sevilla today in the first half. Before the water break, they were at our mercy. If we would have been able to do something with the ball, we would have absolutely destroyed them because they were just making mistakes with the passes in their own half, in their own third. They couldn't play a ball out of the bag. They were a disaster. They couldn't press. They were not doing absolutely anything. We were so comfortable for the first 30 or so minutes, but then after that, it was we were non-existent. They played us out of the park. Second half, in comes Ever Banega, and all of a sudden, we've lost complete control of the game. We're not doing anything. Lucas Ocampos and Jesus Navas are completely doing us a number. Munir and Reguilón on the other side are also doing us a lot of damage. I don't think we had a single shot on target inside the box until the second half in the last stages. I don't even know if we had a shot inside the box. What even happened there? I have criticism for some players, for most players to be honest. Luis Suarez, how did he play the whole game? I have no idea. I was hearing the commentators say that he looks a bit more match ready and Setien is happier by seeing Suarez, that you see that he looks better physically. I have no idea how to understand that. Because Suarez, the best Suarez, a good Suarez, physically is a good help in the press, and it also contributes in running deep in between lines. He was doing none of them. Whenever Suarez got the ball, we were slow. It was we were slow already as he was. When Suarez got the ball, we were even worse. We didn't look as much at Braithwaite. That's why he didn't do much, although he helped in defense, just like Griezmann has been doing, but overall pretty average. Rakitic and Arturo Vidal non-existent. Busquets had a few good moments during the game, but other than that, also non-existent. beginning lit, a bit slow with the ball. The only players that I say from the game today are Messi, that tried, Semedo, that was spectacular. He was the best player in the team for sure. Jordi Alba defensively was pretty solid. He helped us a lot with his speed in recovery. Ter Stegen did what he could. Like, again, not judging Ter Stegen for anything. But, like, what happened? And now it's time to criticize Setien, because he gets Setien, or like how he's going to be known in this channel until he gets to fix things. He's going to be called Mr. Ernesto Setien, because we are going back into Ernesto Valverde era right now. Mr. Ernesto Setien, what happened today? What was those changes today? What was the lineup today? Why was there no Ansu Fati? Why was Riqui Puig sent off in the 10 minutes before the game ended? Why did Rakitic and Arturo get to play so much today? Please, I want to understand. Why does Suarez finish in 90 minutes? Like, right now, by merit, Ansu Fati should have started this game. And if he's not going to start this game, he should have been your first switch this game. Artur, he should have come earlier in the game. He gave us a little bit more control, a bit more possession. Riqui Puig, he's the midfielder that we have. He's the best midfielder in terms of creativity that we have in the club right now. And he only got to play 10 minutes. Like, you have to understand that when you put a player 10 minutes before the game ends, don't expect him to do anything, because it just takes about 5 to 10 minutes just to settle into the game. He has no dynamism. He hasn't played the game. He's not into the game. By the time that he gets used to the game's about to end. Ansu Fati should have come. I don't know why he didn't play. Suarez better not start next game. Ansu Fati better start next game, for sure. Artur more of the same. I don't want to see Rakitic in the starting lineup again for the next game. Riqui Puig needs to play more. Like, what happened today? Come on. This is an embarrassment. Like, right now, if Real Madrid win all their games, we lose the league. And I'm not saying that it's that we should not be dropping any points by the end of the season, but if you're gonna drop points, at least show me that you did whatever you could, that you did everything in your power to win this game. And we didn't, because I know the capability of this Barcelona team. I know that the capability of these Barcelona players. And this wasn't their 100%. They didn't give 100% today. And that's why I'm mad. I'm not mad that we lost points. I'm mad that again and again I have to be here. I mildly try to criticize the team because I don't want to be negative at all when we win the games. But when we lose, or when we drop points, I really start to get pissed off at it. All that madness, all that anger that is accumulated, all week after week after week. When something like bad happens, you just collapse. You blow over. Like, what is the plan? What is the plan? Are we going to trust in our youngsters? I encourage you to go to Sport, either in English or Spanish, whatever you feel more comfortable in, and read what Bojan Kirkic had to say today about how he sees a lot of talent in Ansu Fati, in Riqui Puig, in Ronald Araujo, how, they're players that could give Barcelona a lot, but he doesn't. That it's a shame that we let someone like Marco Correa go. I don't know, like, what's the plan with these players? Why is there so many rumors about the likes of Neymar and, like, why? Even if you tell me Lautaro's not coming in, fine. If you're gonna tell me you're not gonna bring in Lautaro because you want to trust more in Ansu Fati, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I understand it. But don't start with playing players just for the sake of it. Like, when is Rakitic's cycle gonna end at Barcelona? When is Vidal's cycle gonna end at Barcelona? When is Suarez gonna stop playing the 90 minutes time and time again? Because I can tell you right now, Suarez is gonna start the dynamic of playing the 90 minutes very often. And right now, Messi has played the whole 3 games, in all 3 he's played in 90 minutes. Are we gonna overcharge Messi? by the time that he plays his 5th game in a row, the full time, he's going to collapse and he's going to get an injury for the rest of the season? Is that what we're planning about? Like, right now, we are a team that depends on Messi because we've allowed it to get that way. The best Barcelona, if we were with Pep Guardiola, if we were in that era, we weren't good because of Messi, because of Xavi, because of Iniesta. We were good because we had generally good players, just like most elite teams in world football, but we had an identity, and we executed that identity. And whenever we brought in those players that weren't as good, like the likes of Bojan, the likes of Tello, the likes of Isaac Cuenca, they were players that were perfectly usable at Barcelona. Right now, if it's not for a brilliancy from Messi, or the odd brilliancy from one of the other forwards or midfielders, that's it, game over. Right now, we depend on what's going to happen in Anoeta against Real Madrid, Real Sociedad, Real Madrid on Sunday. If they win that game, we get tied on points. They have the goal difference against us in terms of the match to match. So that's what's going on right now. Anyways, I guess that's enough for the rant for today. Like, I'll see if I do a video tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe I need to cool off for a bit. Anyways, leave me your opinions in the comment section below. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next one on Blaugranas.